So good evening. Press conference settings for the most fraudulent manager in the Premier League. And you can tell it's April Fool's Day today because he's been handed manager of the month. Liverpool fans are fuming. Chelsea fans are fuming. Both of their teams did better than us last month, which it's kind of mad. But then again, it is a fan vote. And obviously Arsenal fans would run in their droves to vote for their greatest manager in living history, Mikel Arteta. But well done to him, first manager of the month award. And people are saying, oh, it's fully deserved. Well, it weren't, was it? Because Klopp conceded hardly any goals, if any, and won every game. We lost to Klopp. So there you go. Anyway, we are going to get into the press conference. Big up to everybody who's in the chat already. Big up to everyone watching on playback as well. And Jez, you nearly caught me out with that, by the way. You very nearly caught me out with that. But then I realised it is April Fool's Day. But big up to everyone who watched the show with me and Rance as well. Yeah, that show is always fireworks, man. It's sick. Yeah, always good. So big up to everybody that watched that. We are going to go through this press conference. Obviously, we have got Crystal Palace on Monday. And normally, manager of the month normally loses the next game. That's just how it goes. So, yeah, don't be surprised if we do lose to Patrick Vieira on Monday. And it's the second manager of the month this season. You're right. You are actually right. What a manager. Oh, my God. Oh, how Super Mick Arteta. He is a genius. It's mad. Yeah, Arsenal social media is undefeated. It's about the only trophy we do win every year is being absolute muppets on social media. But there we go. Is what it is. And let's get into this. Yeah, they probably did give it to him for the Amazon documentary. You're probably right, mate. You're probably right. It's all for the Amazon cameras. But no, it is a fan vote. It's the same as Ronaldo's goal. Me and Rance were talking about this. Ronaldo's goal against Tottenham got goal of the month. Like, come on, the geezer who scored against us for Watford should have got that. That was a mad goal. Even Kai Havertz's goal was quality. So yeah, Martinelli's goal was decent. All of the goals were better than Ronaldo's, to be fair. Ronaldo's was a good goal, but it went right in the top corner, and the keeper, and there was nobody in front of him. The keeper could have saved it. But it is what it is. But big up to you, Can. Hope you're good, man. Big up to everybody in the chat already. And yeah, we do have a game against Palace. It's not going to be easy. We are going to run through his press conference. Make sure you smash the likes up, everyone. But let's start off. Let's start off with, where are we? There we go. Mikel Arteta has spoken with the press. No, they should change that. He has spoken with the PR puppets, is what they should change that to. Ahead of Monday night's fixture against Crystal Palace. I'm not looking forward to working at 9 o'clock at night, all the way through till 3 in the morning. I can't lie. But anyway, first question. How was it celebrating your birthday? We're not reading that crap. On the friendly with Brentford B. Anybody who doesn't know, Arsenal actually slapped up Brentford B team. And lack of threat, lack of open play goals this season, scored a hat-trick. Yes, he's back. Give him a new contract. The Muppets are crying. We're going to do a Muppet stream over the weekend as well, so keep your eyes peeled for that, especially now he's won manager of the month. He said, well, the fact that we could get some minutes and exposure to some of the players who haven't had the possibility to do that in recent weeks is good, to get the level, to get the competition there. Playing between us is not the same. And we had the opportunity to do that yesterday, and it was good. This was obviously the day before yesterday, because this press conference was yesterday. I didn't know. On Palace home game earlier this season, he said, we scored right at the end. It was a tough match. We had some really good periods, some periods where we struggled. We conceded 2 poor goals in that game with simple giveaways and put the game in a really difficult position. The team, especially at home, is doing really well, and the coaching staff are doing a great job. And we know how it is to play at their stadium. This is not going to be an easy game. Apparently, Wilfried Zaha and Elise are doubts for the game. I'll believe that when I see the starting 11. You know, we've had this a million times before. With Harry Kane being, oh, he's not going to make it, then he makes it. Kevin De Bruyne every year, oh, he's not going to make it, then he makes it. So Wilfried Zaha not making it, yeah, let's see. And that guy is a fool in our side every time we play him. Even though I don't particularly think he's that great, but against us, always seems to turn up, doesn't he? But He was then asked about Patrick Vieira being inducted into the Premier League Hall of Fame. Well done to Paddy Vieira, proper midfielder, proper legend. He said, well, it's a huge achievement. You have to be very special to be nominated to be there. And I think Patrick deserves it for what he brought to the English game, what he did for Arsenal, what he did to English football. Yes, well done. He does. So listen, Vieira was a one-man midfield. The guy was cold, man. He was so sick. It was unbelievable. So, yeah, big up to Patrick Vieira. He was then asked on what his message would be for the players for the rest of the running. He said, well, I have them all in today. Try and refocus them. Obviously, they're on international duty all the time. They're being asked to do different things, different roles, different kinds of pressures. For some of them, it was their first international. So emotionally for them, it was very draining. And make sure that everyone is fine and looking forward to the challenge that we have ahead. He was then asked about Saka and Ramsdale's fitness. He said, Bukayo feels well. He feels good. He's in training today, hopefully. Obviously, like I said, this was yesterday. If he is still feeling as he was yesterday, then great. And Aaron is a doubt. He's still not feeling great. He hasn't trained yet, so we don't know whether we'll be able to do anything on Monday. So for right now, if he didn't train yesterday, I very much doubt he's going to start the game on Monday. So there we go. We'll probably have Leno in goal again. On the injury, he said he wanted to play against Villa, but it was a significant injury and he had to take his time. The physios are doing everything they can to make him available, but we will see in the next few days when he starts to do more real training. He was then asked about players on international duty. This got nothing to do with Crystal Palace game. None of these questions really have got anything to do with the game. But there we go. Anyway, let's carry on. I think the majority of them had some good experiences, some really good performances. They scored some important goals. I'm really sad for Mohamed El Neni because it was the second time that has happened. And emotionally, it means a lot to him. So I'm sure the team will be there and help pick him up. Obviously, they got knocked out. Didn't make it to the World Cup. On having 5 subs in the Premier League, he said, I'm glad at the end we have unified a criteria for the whole of Europe. He didn't have to talk good, didn't he? He's got all the patters, Mikel Arteta. Old Mick, Super Mick. It's now how we do it, how we manage it. There will be some changes because that gives you another opportunity. And I think the games that we have come with changes. What does that even mean? Tactically, some changes. Changes is word of the day, by the way. And some important thing, and the most important thing is that you can manage much better the load of players. We need to make sure we don't slow the game down too much, but I think it's good. It gives players the opportunity to be on the pitch, which is all they want to do. So they've changed it. Is that starting now? This weekend, you can now have 5 subs. There you go. Yeah, great. Maybe Pepe will get on the pitch this weekend. On Tomiyasu's fitness, he said, I think it will be close. He's been training more and more. He has the boys back now, so he will be joining some sessions this week. Let's see how it is. I don't get what that means. Why has it taken longer for Tomiyasu to recover than expected? He said because it's a recurring injury, but in the other calf muscle, which was a strange and difficult one to predict. He's been through a lot in the last 2 years with all the COVID and the amount of games that he's played. The transition, yes, good buzzword, to do a different league with that intensity is completely different. So we can find the right reasons and hopefully won't go through the situation again, especially for him because it's been tough. But on that basis, then, if you've known all of that, why did you keep playing him instead of Cedric? Makes no sense. But I'm not getting paid £8.3 million a year to make these decisions, and I will not fall on my sword at the end of them. On our record of not conceding from a corner this season, which is actually really good, although we don't really score from many either, do we? Big up to Stephen Featley as well. 22 months as a member today. Highly April Fools now. Arteta in as he sent me a letter wishing me well and a card. Did he really? Go on, my guy. Obviously, I know you're winding me up. Super Mick Arteta, mate. Super Mick. Let's carry on. Not conceding a goal from a corner. Everything you do in attack of defense is about the whole team. Everything you do in attack of defense. Another typo. Another typo. That's supposed to say everything you do in attack or defense. It says anything you do in attack of defense is about the whole team. Every individual has a role. Every unit has a role. Oh dear, this guy. And the team has to be in the right levels of focus, aggression, understanding what can happen and try to avoid it. He did half make the art of defending sound really complicated. On how he coaches this. Every phase of the game, we tried to train it, to practice it, and to move it to the highest level. Obviously, set pieces are key in modern football. No shit, Sherlock. On celebrating victories. Oh dear. We've rattled him, people. The Rat Army have rattled him because we said they over-celebrate. I don't tell the players to celebrate or not. I think that's something that comes right from them. And it's great when I see them hugging each other, enjoying each other and celebrating with the fans who made the long trip for the 12:30 kickoff, showing the gratitude for the fans to be supportive. For me, it's great. You kiss ass. On football being about winning. Hey, these journalists are watching these streams, mate. Trust me. They are watching these streams. 100%. They are watching the streams because they're putting questions to him that we actually want answers to all of a sudden. On football being about winning. Yeah, right. Let's just clip this bit up, right? So somebody clip this and send this to all the top gooners and super fans, yeah? Absolutely. I think the best moment as a football player is after winning a match and the atmosphere with your teammates. They have to celebrate, of course. Clip that up and send it to top gooners. Yeah, you have to celebrate. Oh, really? Because I see Man City winning week after week, and I don't see them jumping around like they've won the treble. And they're the best team in the country. And that contradicts what he said in the one before. I don't tell him to do that, to celebrate or not. And then he says they have to celebrate. Well, obviously he's told them then, isn't he? On a new contract for Bukayo Saka, we're extremely happy with Bukayo. The progression he is having, what he's bringing to the club and what he brings to the team. Obviously, we're never going to share any conversations related to private contracts, but we're really happy with him. Well, really? Funny that, because every time we've spoke about other players, yes, we're going to sit down at the end of the season. So why are you so cloak and daggers on Saka? On playing last this weekend, still hasn't asked who the threat is for Palace or any of this. None of this has been about Crystal Palace, as per usual. He said, we're going to focus on what we can do. That's the only thing we can control. Through the TV, we can suffer or enjoy, but there is not much we can do. What we have to do is win the football matches that we need to do. It sounds like a 3-year-old talking, to achieve what we want. That's all in our hands. And when he would like to play the Tottenham game, I don't think we're going to have a choice. So whenever the Premier League decides to do that, it will be the right and the only time that we will be going to play. Okay. On Balogun's development. Oh, today is a Balogun love fest. Yes, a love fest for a player that's on loan. I think the Flo is doing what he needed to do. And probably we should have done it a little bit earlier. Well, you did tell him he was going to be part of the plans, mate, and sat him on the bench for 6 months. Well done. It's always difficult. And a difficult time is when you have the moment to do this. This makes no sense what he's saying. But he's having the right exposure. He's playing in a different formation and sometimes a different role under a manager and a club with huge history. You can see how he's developing. So this is giving us information. This is going to give us more details about what the next best move for him is and to keep him developing, because he has developed and we want him to be part of our future. Okay, mate. On Balogun's level, the step was too big. From what he was doing in the Premier League, you could see that it's not fair on him to assess just in certain moments whether he can do it or not. So we needed a pathway. He didn't have to dress up a loan move, didn't he? Oh, we needed a pathway. He needed that exposure. You mean you lied to him, made him sign a contract, and then didn't give him minutes, mate, so you've loaned him out, which is what he wanted to do in the fucking first place. Well done. He needs to go through good and difficult moments, and he needs to be able to adapt and find himself in the dressing room and develop the importance that is required to play at this level. I think he's doing that really well. Well, he's not, because he's playing at a lower level. What the hell is he talking about? He was then asked about Harry Maguire being booed for England. I'm not quite sure why they've asked him this for a Crystal Palace press conference. But there we go. Obviously, the supporters have the freedom to express what they want. Right, clip that. Send that to all the people that are telling us we're negative. The supporters have the freedom to express what they want. Thank you very much. And I'm expressing this club ain't good enough at the minute. If you ask anybody related to football how you're going to get the best out of a player, Obviously, it's totally against any odds that the player is going to improve when he gets booed. Absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. I'm going to find the article right now. Right now. A player's not going to improve if they're being booed, yeah? Cool. Watch. Watch this. Where are we? I'm going to find this article. Keep smashing the likes up, people, while I'm finding this. I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it. This is what elite footballers do. Right, here we go. Found it. Bosh. Job done. Right. Get that off of there. What is this doing, man? It won't let me share the screen. There we go. Right. Let's share the screen, people. I will come back to the super chats in a minute, people. I haven't forgotten. I will come back to all the chat, all of you. Make sure you're whacking the likes up. Right, okay. So our manager has sat there and said that it's totally against any odds that the player is going to improve if he gets booed. Cool. A proper manager, a proper player, yeah? Sergio Ramos. Fans whistle to motivate us. Cool. So what you're saying is, mate, if you're getting whistled and jeered and booed and the white handkerchiefs are out of Real Madrid, that motivates you to play better, yeah? But no, you can't boo a player. You can't do that in England because it's not going to motivate them. Maybe, just maybe, the player is fucking dog shit. Yeah, maybe, just maybe, like you've said, fans can do what they want. They've paid their money. They can say what they want. Yeah, maybe, just maybe, stop being a snowflake. Yeah, the best clubs on the planet. Yeah, Messi is getting booed by PSG fans. Do you think he's going to start crying about it? No. Yeah, Sergio Ramos, fans whistle and jeer and boo us, and it makes us play better. Yeah, because we have to step our standards up. That is what you do at elite football levels. Yeah, elite clubs. Don't sit there and go, oh, it's not going to help the player. You absolute melt. This manager is a clown. But anyway, on whether he is looking more for Spain or England in the World Cup draw, what's this got to do with Crystal Palace? I'm Spanish, you know this, but obviously the gratitude and the feelings I have for England is very close. So I'm always cheering for the England team, Jesus Christ, as well, because we have a lot of England players. Well done. On Saka having a small break. I don't know how much he would have played. Sometimes when a player is in a good moment, you don't want to stop. It is what it is. He had COVID and we had to take him out of the national team. He had some if time to rest and recover. I think that's supposed to say off time. It says if. He had some if time to rest and recover. Oh, every week there's at least one. This time there's two. Whoever writes these up, you are a muppet. But he will be training in the next few days again and will hit the form that he was in. On Steven Gerrard saying Saka will learn to deal with the challenges. He said, I think Bukayo said that he's not going to complain, but he wanted some consistency in the refereeing. The only person who can protect the players is the referee because he guides the level of the game and the level of the contact and physicality that is allowed or not allowed. I think we have to protect our best players, and that's in the hands of the ref. Again, moaning about refs. Oh, the super fans will be loving it. Have they posted out on their socials today who the ref is for Monday with the eyes emoji? Oh my God, I can't believe it's this ref. Idiots. On Ben White saying how together the squad is. And well, he ain't going to say they're all not united, is he? Come on. It's like when you ask a player about the manager, he's not going to say he's crap, is he? But there we go. Anyway, for me, it's crucial because it's the platform and the cement that you can build. The cement that you can build, my guy. Go on. Then obviously you need the players, you need the quality and the understanding. You need the club and the supporters to be on board with what you're doing. No, you don't, mate. Yeah, because when they've got the white handkerchiefs out of Real Madrid, they're not on board, them fans, no? Guess what? Madrid keep winning. They need to support it and encourage it. Yeah, so now he's telling us how to support the club. Support it how I want, mate. This is what we try to do, but I'm glad Ben is enjoying it as much here. Sorry, you called him Ben. His name's Benjamin. I'm glad Benjamin, that's another typo. Well, no, it's probably not because he actually said Ben, but there you go. Is enjoying it as much here as he is with the national team. It's a good sign. On Santi Cazorla being linked with a coaching role at Arsenal, he said, I haven't discussed anything with Santi. But of course, if you ask anyone at this football club or any supporter about Santi, they'll probably have a smile on their face. He's still playing, so I don't know what he wants to do. But I'm sure it will be related to football because I know him well. On whether he's spoken to him recently, he said, I spoke to him on my birthday, but we didn't discuss it. Then he was asked about William Saliba. This is the last question. So there's no questions whatsoever about the game, the manager, apart from the fact he got in the Hall of Fame. Cool. No questions at all about who the danger man is, how well Palace are playing, where they can hurt us, where we can hurt them. None of that. None of that in this press conference. It's just a suck fest for certain players. I haven't spoken to William since then, but obviously we are really aware of what he's doing and how he's developing. He's our player, and we're really happy with the decision that we made. He's getting the minutes and the exposure. Responsibility and growth at his age was not something we could guarantee here this season. And it makes a lot of sense what is happening with him. We're glad to see the way he's improving. Cool. Well done. That ends the waffle session for another week. What a load of garbage. Big up to 400 people watching. Make sure you're hitting the like button, people. And let me grab these real quick before they go. Falls on Kane winning his 7th player of the month. I'm obviously biased, but I think if he doesn't win a trophy, he may go down as the most disrespected player ever. Well, listen, Harry Kane needs to win trophies, man. But he is a world-class footballer and a world-class striker. So there we go. I'm gutted that he plays for you lot, if I'm honest. And big up to you, Archie. Appreciate that, man. Have a wicked weekend. Finally, back to club footy. I can't stand the break. Same LP. Same, my guy. I cannot stand it. It's boring. That's why I don't watch it. So I never bother watching the international games unless it's a World Cup or anything, man. Thanks for the support from you, the late Claude, RIP, and many others. Our last 6-hour charity stream, we got just over 2K raised since I started. That's brilliant. Well done, man. Big up Stephen Featley. Come on. Round of applause. That's sick, man. Make sure you subscribe to his channel as well, people. S Featley TV. Yeah, and thanks for the donation, buddy. Appreciate it. Come on. Big up Northside in the chat as well. Big up to everybody in the chat. Come on. There's all of you lot here today. By the way, Mikel did actually send a letter wishing me well. Did he actually, or were you on a wind-up? Did he actually send you a letter? The card was signed by some of the players. I'm still Arteta out, despite him saying that we're all behind you. I've put it on my Stephen feed. Big up to you, mate. Well, Mikel Arteta sent you a letter. Go on. No, that's good, man. And thanks again, buddy, for the donation. Always love, bro. Always. Always love. Lee, are you doing a watch-along on fan cams Monday? Yes, normal match day will resume. I'm still going to be doing the show with Rants on Monday as well. So I'm going to be doing the show with Rants at 4 o'clock. And then what time do Arsenal play on Monday? Let's have a look. Let's have a little look. From fixtures. Where are we? We play at 9 p.m. my time. Cheers for that. Thanks. So I'll be working at 4 for an hour with Rants. Then I'll be back live again at 8-ish. All the way through to about 3 a.m. He actually did send it. Come on, big up to Arteta. Super Mick Arteta. Open top bus parade in Islington tomorrow, 2 p.m. to celebrate Arteta winning Manager of the Month. These Manager of the Month awards, me and Rants were talking about this. They're voted for by the fans. So it's always, when it's Mikel Arteta involved, it's always going to be a suckfest, isn't it? Danny Alves posted Martinelli on his Instagram, calling him a phenomenon. My baller. Yeah, come on. He is. Did you see the goal he scored in training? Yes, he scored a great goal in training. Yeah, come on. Will Smith the likes, people. Will Smith the likes. Come on, get these likes up. Get them up. Get them up. We're currently on 131 likes. Keep smashing these likes up, everyone. Let's keep going. Big up to Static as well. Yeah, come on. And to Frengie as well. Come on. Everyone here today. Big up to all of you lot. When will you be doing your vlogs again? Good question. I don't know. I'd love to give all of you guys a day and a time, but I don't know. Probably May. End of May, beginning of June, maybe start again. So yeah, I will be doing them again, 100%. But the weather's been so hit and miss recently. It's nice and sunny today, and I'm looking at the state of my patio. It's got sand everywhere, all over the seats, all over the tables, all over the floor. Like, the cleaner came the other day. I told her not even to bother cleaning it. So it's still going to rain. It's going to rain again tomorrow, I think. So yeah, as soon as the rain disappears, which should be by the end of next week, then it's pure summer all the way till October. So yeah, I will be bringing them back. They might not be every day or every other day, but I will be bringing them back. When is Muppet Twitter? Tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, my friend, probably around 7, 8 o'clock. But I'll keep everyone posted on that. But yeah, it'll be tomorrow. Saturday tomorrow, yeah. Podcast will be Sunday. I need to double check that with the lads, actually. But yeah, if they can't do Sunday, then I'll switch it. So it'll be Sunday Muppet Twitter or Muppet Socials. Muppet Socials. We can open it up to more if it's socials rather than just one platform. So yeah, that's all good. That's all good. It was snowing in the UK. Yeah, I know. My sister sent me a video. Yeah, and like panned that. It's just big drops of snow everywhere. Mad. Alexis or Mahrez. Why is this a question? They play opposite sides. I can have both. Can you imagine both of them in the team? Jesus Christ. It'd be a flood warning in my apartment. Who's the biggest Muppet in our fan base? I don't know. That's a good question. There's a few. There's quite a few. I don't really know, mate. Maybe at the end of the season, we could do Muppet of the season. Yes. Voted for by you guys. Yeah, we could do Muppet of the season at the end of the season, yeah? Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should do that, people. Big up to Mr. Pads as well. Salutely. Hope you're well. I'm very well, thank you, mate. I hope you're good. Are you excited for the James English podcast with Daniel Kinahan? It got postponed for legal reasons. I watch all of his podcasts. I think he's class. That James English is quality, mate. Absolutely quality. And yeah, I will be watching that. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for all of them. To be honest, I wouldn't say I've watched every single one. Yeah, because I started following that channel maybe 8 months ago, 6 months ago, something like that. But I've pretty much watched everyone since then. I've gone back and watched some of the older ones as well. Yeah, the one with David Icke, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. Go and check that out, people. He's predicted everything. Donkey of the decade, Arteta. Yeah, that guy, the aspiring young journalist that's a level-headed fan. What does that even mean? Oh, you're a level-headed fan. What, you mean you just suck off everything the club does? And you don't really want to go in on it? Cool. Yeah, that guy's definitely in contention. Unbelievable, Jeff. But anyway, listen, keep smashing these likes up, people. Who are your favourites for the World Cup? France. Yeah, them three are in contention as well. Yeah, France, man. France are my favourites for the World Cup. And we're on 144 likes, so keep whacking the likes up. Keep whacking the likes up, people. Shout out to my mum, Lee. She's turned 60, and their party is tomorrow. She's also my carer and was my donor for my second transplant 17 months ago, but also she made me a gooner. Big up to Mumsy. Yeah, big up to Stephen's Mumsy. Happy birthday. Big 60, yeah? Ooh. Yeah, I'm 40 this year. It's mad. I don't think I'll make it to 60. What do you think of Arteta getting manager of all Muppets of the month? Mate, it's a fix. It is a fix. And it is a fix because it's voted for by the fans. So there you go. Pagan. Is Pagan still selling fake shirts? I don't know. Is that other Muppet still selling fake shirts? Because I think he started up his Shopify account again, that now.arsenal, but he's changed the name of it. So I can't find it. It used to be Arsenal Elites or something. My Shopify, blah, blah. But he's changed it to someone else. Somebody actually sent it to me a couple of weeks back and I forgot it. But yeah. Came across a Twitter called LTR. Oh, mate, don't even start on that kid. Yeah, and oh my word, the amount of generic trash that he puts on his page is outstanding. No actual views or insight. Bro, that's what they do. And I've said this a million times before, right? When one of these accounts puts out something, all of the other accounts of similar size in terms of following follow suit. Yeah? And the fact and reality is that kid had a YouTube channel. He has over 100,000, probably 200,000, whatever he's got now on Twitter. He couldn't even get 500 to 600 subs. So where are his followers? Mad. And it is. It's all generic crap. That's all it is, mate. Yeah, I might actually set an account up this summer when I'm sat on the beach, which I will be every day. And I might actually set an account up. And this summer, actually not tell anyone it's my account, just set up a name, put Bukayo Saka as the profile or a picture of Saka and Smith Rowe. Maybe I should call it Project Youth. Yeah. And then I'm just going to sit and generic post all day. Yeah. And at the end of the summer, when the season starts again, I'm going to show you how many followers I've gained on Twitter. Oh, actually, I can't do it on Twitter because I'm IP banned. Maybe I should do it on Instagram. But yeah, there you go. Big up from Jamaica. Come on, big up the Jamaicans in the building. Are you wearing flip-flops? No, I am wearing slippers, mate. Slippers. Slippers. Lee out here promoting abuse to other channels. Must have a sad life. When did I promote abuse, mate? And my life's great. It's 20 degrees. I can see Morocco, Gibraltar. I can see the sea. The sun's shining. The birds are tweeting. I can see the baby parrots in the tree opposite. I've worked for 31 minutes so far and I'm done for the day. What are you talking about, mate? My life's amazing. Literally. And yeah, and if I don't want to work tomorrow, I don't work tomorrow. If I do, I do. So yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't promote any abuse, mate. But then again, you're probably about 15 and a little snowflake. So there you go. Maybe you're the one with a sad life watching me when you don't like me. Anyway, a lot of snakes and sheep followers on the tube. Yeah. Go to Morocco. I'm going to go to Morocco. They've opened the borders now. So in the summer, I'm going to Morocco. I'm going to hire a car. I'm not sure whether I can take the car in. I'd imagine you can. But then it's a totally different country. So I'll have to check whether Spain... In fact, actually, I don't need to do that. I'll just borrow a mate's car. But yeah, I do want to go to Morocco. They've opened the borders now. So yeah, are you out this weekend? Definitely not. Although I may not be in this apartment tomorrow. I may be going to see a friend tomorrow. So technically I'm out, but I'm not out. So yeah, I'll be maybe back in the place I was at before when I did the watch along last time when the Wi-Fi weren't great. So yeah, I might be back there tomorrow night. When are you coming to the Emirates? I don't know, mate. I don't know. I'm happy here. I watched Sexy Beast yesterday. Yeah, that film's sick. And Ray Winston, one of the scenes in it is why did you move to Spain? Why don't you come back to England, Gail? Why don't you come back to England? He said it's dark, it's grey, it stinks, it's a shithole. The weather's crap. People are 100 miles an hour. Everyone's got a long face because they're so depressed because the weather's crap. He goes, why the fuck would I want to go back there? It's true. It's actually true. You get sunshine pretty much every day, apart from the last 2 weeks where it's been raining. But I'll take 2 weeks of rain and 50 weeks of sunshine all day long. All day long. Big up to Joel Linton as well, man. Mad love as always. I sent Turkish's Big Six chat the other day into a bit of a mad one with my troops toenail super chats. Turkish knew who I was though. Yeah, you got 2 accounts, right? Yeah, come on. You're funny, man. You make me laugh in the chat. Big up to you, mate. I hope you have a good weekend, bud. Appreciate it. And listen, you got Spurs at the weekend, so yeah, good luck against them. Big up, Lee. I saw this and just remembered it's April 1st. Exactly. Mikel Arteta is named Manager of the Month on April Fool's Day. There you go. There you go. When I go to Morocco, trust me, I'm gonna do a few days in Morocco. Yeah, it's I think it's an hour on the boat, maybe an hour and a half. In fact, I need to Google it from Algeciras to Tangier. Tangier ferry. Let's have a look. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look at dates. Let's go to June. Just pick that random date and come back that random date. Let's go. You gonna give me a price or what? Does it tell me how long? There's no direct boat on that day. What are you talking about? Okay, fuck that. I'll look later. But yeah, I think it's about an hour and a half, I think, on the boat. I can go to Algeria from here as well. Algeria is about 3 hours on the boat, I think. Make sure you smash the likes up, people. Right. Oh, it's 2 hours on a boat. There you go. 2 hours on the ferry from Algeciras to Tangier. Yeah, 2 hours, 3 minutes on the ferry. Happy days. See how far it is to Algeria. Because I want to go to Algeria as well. Let's have a look at that. Oh, it's actually a lot further than I thought it was. It's 8 hours to Algeria on a ferry. 8 hours. But yeah, I do want to do both. I want to go to Morocco. So hopefully I can do that in the summer. My parents go all the time and they love it. Yeah, come on. Big up Joel Linton, aka Troops Toenail. I will vlog it if I go. Thanks for the love, bruv. Appreciate it, man. I will vlog it if I go. When you come into America, I don't know, mate. I'd love to come to America. I'd love to start a cooking channel, bro. My cooking's been insane for the last 3 or 4 weeks, mate. I've just been cooking. I've done smoothie after smoothie after smoothie, and yeah, man, I'm feeling good. The borders between Algeria and Morocco are now closed, by the way. What between them two countries or between them and Spain? Because I think they opened the border up to Morocco the other day, last week. But yeah, maybe between them two, they're probably shut. But there we go. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up because I am actually starving and I'm going to go and cook. We're not even on 200 likes yet, so keep liking. Will Smith the likes. This comment, where is it? Lee does the best pot noodle sandwich. Bruv, I was eating some big ass 1 kilo steak yesterday, mate. Don't worry about me about pot noodles, you joker. I haven't had a pot noodle since I was young, mate. Since I was really young. So yeah, there we go. I am actually a very good cook. Are you confident against Palace? No, I think we'll draw, mate. If I'm honest, I think we're going to draw that game. Show us how to make the drinks, bro. Literally, just I've got frozen berries. Yeah, 2 different sets of frozen berries. Just pour them in. Chop an apple up. Throw that in. Stick some spinach and kale in there. Some peanut butter. Some Greek yogurt. Couple of kiwis or something. Strawberries maybe. Bit of milk or orange juice, whichever I fancy on the day, and then just mix it all up, bruv. Just spin it and bosh, job done. The World Cup draw is on that. Oh, that explains my numbers being dead today. But big up to all the ones that are here. I forgot that was on. I should have done the stream later then. But never mind. Listen, you lot have been here. I'll get more on playback than I will live then. So happy days. You should come to Brazil one day. I do want to go to Brazil one day. I want to go to see Christ the Redeemer, my friend. That looks amazing. I'd love to go and walk around that. So big up to you, my guy. Big up to Gracie as well. Make sure you subscribe to Gracie. And I'm getting out of here. Do a watch along for the draw. Nah, I can't be asked, man. I'm gonna go and cook some food. I'm starving. But listen, all have a wonderful evening. I'll be back again tomorrow with the Muppet socials, probably 7 or 8 o'clock. So yeah, man. All have a wonderful evening. I'm getting my hair cut tomorrow, bro. Don't worry. Tomorrow it's coming off. I could literally do a Becky B and put it in a top knot. But not for me. Not for me. I need it cut properly. I'm going to be looking all sharp again tomorrow instead of all fuzzy. Looks like I've got a hat on. But yeah, there we go. Listen, all have a wonderful evening, people. Big up for all the love. And yeah, the Muppet Socials is back tomorrow, Jamie. So keep your eyes peeled. We can go through the Arsenal tweet where Mikel Arteta is holding his Manager of the Month trophy. We'll read some of the comments off of that because that'd be a list. I ain't looked at them, but I already know my manager. Oh, yes, fully deserved. But all have a wonderful evening. Big up to Jez as well. Hope you're well, buddy. And we're out of here. Arteta out. Laters.